Hey guys, just wanted to come on here to introduce myself. My name is Monse. I'm 41 years old. So I just wanted to tell you guys a little bit about myself. I'm on a spiritual journey and I just kind of wanted to bring you guys along with me. Um, I'm actually undergoing a spiritual awakening as we speak, and the more and more and more I get closer to God, the more these these gifts start coming out and coming out and coming out. I just recently got out of a 8-year marriage. Was the most toxic marriage ever, ever. I'm talking about narcissist, manipulator, liar, cheater. He had an identity crisis. He left me thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars in debt, 3 little babies. More than enough for a person to break down, throw in the towel, and just say, you know what? I'm not going to make it. I didn't do that. I kicked that person to the curb and I just devoted myself to God and just told God, please, I leave these problems in your hand. I believe in that. I have faith in that. So I just wanted to tell you guys that no matter how hard things may be, that you don't have a job, you don't have money, how are you going to feed your babies? How are you going to pay your rent? How are you going to pay the car? How are you going to do this? How are you going to do that? Trust me, it all has a purpose. At one point, I was like, God's not even with me if he's allowing all this to happen to me. But no, yes, he is. Yes, he is. Especially when all those things are happening. Why? Because he wants to see just how tough you are. He wants to see just how much faith you have. He wants to see if your faith is bigger than the actual problem. That's what he wants to see. That's what he wants to hear. If you call on him and tell him, God, help me, but do it from here, from your heart, and say, God, please help me. I need your help. I need you to help me. And he does. He shows up every time. And even when you think he's not there, because at one point I thought he wasn't there. At one point I thought I was alone. And that's honestly the reason why I stayed so long in that marriage, because I thought I didn't deserve better. I thought that I deserved what he was giving me, which was shit. Absolutely nothing. No respect, no love, no consideration, just nothing. No self-respect. And I didn't even have it for myself until God told me, you do have it. You have the strength. You are tough. That faith you have is what's going to get you out of the situation you're in right now and into a better situation. And don't get me wrong, I got out of that situation and shit still was going down. I had to pay rent, had no money to do that. I had to buy food, pay bills, had no job to do that. I had to take the kids to school. I didn't have the car because he took my car. I got into a little fender bender and they were gonna sue me. I literally dropped to my knees and said, help me. God, help me. And right now, I'm in a better place mentally. I can see things a little bit more clear, and I can understand things a little bit more clear and not always just go off of an emotion and just rah, rah, rah. No. Easy, think, then do. Pray on it. Pray on it. Pray on it. See what he says, what he suggests, what he tells you to do. Just don't ever lose the faith. Don't ever lose the faith. Faith is the last thing that dies. Como dicen, fe es lo último que muere. I do that sometimes, just to let you guys know. I'll be speaking English and then all of a sudden, boom, the Spanish hits. So I'm sorry, but that's just what I do. But, so it's like what they always say too, right? Dios conmigo, quien contra mí. Nadie contra ti. ¿Quién contra ti si tienes a Dios? Nadie. Entonces, get up. Because you can do it. Get up. Because he's with you. He says you can do it. He's got you. He's got you. Who else do you need? You don't need nobody else. You don't need that man that treated you like shit. You don't need that mama that treated you like shit. You don't need those siblings that don't respect you. You don't need those friends that don't respect you. All those people start to disappear. Why? Because God starts moving them out of your way. He starts putting them out of your way by telling you, like, they gotta go. It's time for them to go. They gotta kick rocks. Because better people are coming. Because the real love of your life is coming. A better job is coming than that one you had that was paying you shit. And now you're about to get a job that you love, that's going to pay you enough for you to feed you and your kids and whoever you take care of. Think about it like that. Because that's exactly what happened to me. He threw me down, and while I was down, he still kicked me and laughed in my face. While I sat there and cried and cried and cried. Who lifted me up? God did. Because I couldn't have done it myself. There's no way in hell I could have done that myself without him. Okay? So I'm going to be posting little more videos like that. Sorry for my kids. My kids are going crazy, so I got to go. But love you guys.